I know I'm kind of jumping around all over the place here. This is the 129 that I just got last week, and I bought this to apply my face powder because the same reason that I talked about with the foundation. If you buy this, which is traditional type powder brush, this is Sonia Kashuk, excellent, but it picks up so much product. So I wanted to get something that like the next step down from my powder because it's a waste. You know, I have some really nice powders that I like to use sometimes, and it's just going to end up like all in the air, and or you may end up using too much product. So I prefer a smaller brush. The 129 is awesome for MAC, but you can get the equivalent of that in another brand like the Sonia Kashuk. Bronzer, I like this type. This is a Sonia Kashuk brush, and I think this was called a powder brush. I believe this is discontinued, and this is just a kabuki with a longer handle type brush. But I like kabukis for bronzer. That just happens to be what works good for me. This is a brush from Bare Minerals, and this is all synthetic, and it's pretty soft considering it's synthetic. And this is a special brush to be used with their Hydrating Mineral Veil. Now the Hydrating Mineral Veil has water encapsulated in rice particles, so you have to use this kind of brush, because if you used a brush with natural hairs, then the water would get all over the brush and you wouldn't be able to keep it dry or sweep it across your face. But with the synthetic, the bristles don't absorb the water. Speaking of Bare Minerals, this is my Bare Minerals Travel Kabuki brush, but you know, it doesn't have to be for travel. But it's like this, and then it has a chamber inside where you can put some of the product and then close it. See, the product would go in there, and then you could just take this with you and you wouldn't even have to bring your container of foundation. So that's pretty cool. But this is just a kabuki. I like this one. So that's a good one. And e.l.f. I wanted to mention about e.l.f. e.l.f. brushes, just the regular kind that you would buy at like Kmart, are $1, unless you get, they have a better, more expensive line. But if you're interested in just the inexpensive ones for $1, they're not bad. I would not say that they're garbage. I wouldn't say stay away from them. But I think if you just spend just a few more dollars and get the Essence of Beauty ones, I think those are a lot better quality. But hey, for $1, you know, if this is your budget, then I would say go for it, because I have bought brushes for $1 in other brands that ended up in the trash. I'm sorry I can't tell you the brands because I don't have them anymore, but if that's all you're going to spend is $1, then e.l.f. is the way to go. Let's see. This is also not bad. This is a Essence of Beauty brush available at Ulta. I'm sorry, not Essence of Beauty, just Essence. There's Essence of Beauty from CVS, and then there's just Essence. This is a German company that Ulta carries now. And this is the only brush that they sell in the United States. It's supposed to be a blush brush. I personally would use this for powder, because if I use this for blush, it's going to pick up a lot of product and then I'm going to look like a clown. But, you know, that is very much a matter of personal preference. But these are very good quality too, and not expensive. I think this was $5, which is not bad. Lip brushes. Lip brushes, to me, is the only time that it doesn't really matter how much you spend, because they all seem very similar to me. They're similar in shape and size and function, so don't spend a lot of money on a lip brush, because it doesn't really matter what brand you get. It's going to do the job no matter what. And last but not least, stay away from brush kits unless you're going to buy something beyond MAC. I can't speak for those, but anything from MAC down, stay away from those brush kits. They come out during the holidays. They come out to raise money for charity. This is a Sonia Kashuk brush kit that I bought that was to raise money for breast cancer research, and they are, figures, now I can't get it to do it. They're falling apart. Oh, I can't believe I can't get it to go now. Well, one of these was completely falling apart, and I always take really good care of my brushes. I'm very careful about what I clean them with and how I clean them, and but these are really garbage, and the quality of them is so different than the regular Sonia Kashuk brushes. I don't know, everything about them, and I've never owned any, but I have heard the same thing about the MAC brush sets that come out like during the holidays, that they're crap. So don't waste your money on any kind of special brush kit. And as far as Sigma goes, never owned any, don't want any. I've heard so many bad things about Sigma brushes that I just choose not to even try them. When it comes to word of mouth with makeup and brushes and things like that, you know, pay attention to what people say, because usually where there's smoke, there's fire. There's usually a lot of truth to what people say for word of mouth on things. So that's what I have to say about makeup brushes, and I hope this was helpful in some way, and I'll see you next time. Bye.